Hey guys! Good night everyone. Sensei here again, and for this month we're gonna have something special on Manta networks. Okay, behind there is my drone. I haven't been able to play, so I was just pressing this, trying to use the simulator and all stuff because all these COVID numbers are going up. But anyway, there's a lot of people joining the group. You saw that day that we even had some French-speaking people joining the group. So, what we're going to try to do is basically to describe to all you newbies who join our group on what Manta Network is, right? Because I think you're all interested. People are asking like, what next after Polkadot? What next after this war? Can we have something securely so that if we transfer money, people don't know we're transferring money? I know what's going on in your head. Okay, so let's get into this interview series where I'm interviewing Yeezy, who's basically a technical guy on what Manta Network is. So without further ado, why don't we get on it here? Do I press this, Yeezy?
Today I'm just going to give a brief understanding of what is the Manta Network. Manta Network is the leading on-chain privacy platform for Polkadot and beyond. So they are building a Web 3.0 with privacy guarantee from first principle by applying cutting-edge cryptography such as zk-SNARK for using it to build blockchain applications including DeFi with end-to-end privacy guarantees and at the same time interoperable, easy to use, high performance and auditable tools. What does it mean by private network? Actually, private networks just like how your current bank account works. You send money to your friend receives the money, but he can't see your balance and you can't see his balance either.
I can either see each one of them. Cool.
Okay, what are the properties of this private ledger that the Manta network is building? One is that the transaction cannot modify the total supply of an asset. Only ownership, exclusive right to spend the assets in the future can change.
Sure, asset.
Reading the ledger also cannot reveal any information about the transaction or existing user balance, as I mentioned just now. These two properties may seem at odds with each other, but since we want to verify that the total supply remains fixed, we must do so without learning what the underlying transaction is. Fortunately, new cryptographic tools, which is the one that the Manta network using called zk-SNARK, can do that. Okay, so how does it work on the Manta network? We can see here from a diagram here on the Dolphin Testnet. First, you must load all your public access on the public address.
Cool. Isn't that cool? So, it's developed using new technology and I don't know, you don't know my balance. I don't know your balance. Like now, if I take a look at your wallet, then guess what? Hey, I know your balance. You're not going to be happy with it. So it keeps things secret. This is really cool. Let's continue with Yeezy on the next one, okay? See, I have this. Press this. Here we go.
How does the Manta network perform a private transaction?
I'd like to know that.
We will now show you an example on the Dolphin testnet. First of all, your tokens on the public ledger need to be transferred to the shielded address on the private network. Public ledgers such as Polkadot, Akala, Moonbeam, then it's transferred to the shielded address on the Dolphin testnet. Once it is on the shielded address, the assets can be transferred privately to another address or back to your own address. And once the recipient receives it, he can then privately move the asset back to a public ledger for use in other applications.
Public, private.
So, what is needed for Dolphin testnet? There are 3 items needed. First of all, you need the Dolphin signer. Then you need the Polkadot.js wallet and the Discord account to get the test token. What is the Dolphin signer? Dolphin signer is an app that runs on either your Windows or your app or your Linux computer, and it serves to protect your spending secrets, and the second is to use native codes to build zero-knowledge proof. What the main function is it will prompt you when there's a private transaction that you need to approve. Okay, this is how the Dolphin testnet looks like. This is how the Manta signer looks like.
That's cool.
Okay, what is the one-time shielded address? Okay, one-time shielded address is an address that you use to store your private tokens.
I got it. So again, you really got to test this. I know you guys want to transfer in full privacy, right? So again, just use the Dolphin testnet. It is the testnet of the Manta network, and go to Discord to get the tokens. Let's go to the next one. This is getting exciting, isn't it?
So what is a shielded address? A shielded address is an address generated by the Dolphin testnet for use to transact privately. It is longer than the usual Polkadot address for the encryption, and also for now it is a single use only, meaning after every transaction you need to regenerate again.
That's interesting. You need to regenerate again. Okay, cool. Continue.
So do I need to keep my one-time shielded address confidential? The one-time shielded address is actually not confidential, but the Manta network uses the UTXO model, and the input-output of the transfer transaction is shielded by zero-knowledge proof. So someone who knows your shielded address cannot track your transaction or your balance in your private wallet.
Now that's really something different, okay? Thank you, Easy. And I've just shown you how it works, right? So I want you to go on to the Manta Discord, get some tokens, just test it out, guys. This is the way that we are going to transfer money in the future. Look, a war is happening between Russia and Ukraine. I don't like wars, but sometimes they happen. Okay, crap happens, but we got to learn how to adjust. And this is why I have another video coming out after this on, the implications of this war, why Manta is going to be important, why we're describing it to you people in our group. There's a diverse group of people in our group, but we feel we've got to go back to get you guys on board, and I'm going to see you on the next video on Manta Network.
Okay, let's show you how a privacy transaction works on the Dolphin testnet. First of all, we need to go to app.dolphin.manta.network. Besides there, you need to have your Manta signer and your polkadot.js sign in. Okay, this is how the typical screen looks. So you need your test Polkadot, test Kusama, test Dolphin. All this you can get from the Discord Dolphin for you to receive the token. So once you receive the test tokens, for example, I receive some test Polkadot tokens, I can get my private wallet. Okay, so I can show you. I send one dot over. So they'll ask me for my Polkadot transaction. Okay, this is sending from the public network to the private wallet. Okay, so it's processing. That's straightforward. Waiting for it to load. Let's show you what is the one-time private address. So where at the wallet mode, you can press at the receive here. You can time you transact, you give you a new address. This is longer than your typical Polkadot. You're not showing. So have your token. Actually, you can actually transfer it. It's their privacy address here. Then select how much you want to send and press send. That's